All right, kiddos, here it is, the fun you've all been waiting for, solving one-step inequalities. So, I know you've been chomping at the bit to solve some things. We've talked about graphing, we've talked about writing, now let's get into solving these one-step equations, one-step inequalities. So, just like last semester, I'm going to solve this with the inverse operation, the opposite. So I see x minus 3 is greater than 5. Doesn't change our math at all. We are going to add 3 to both sides of the equation. Always, always, always doing both sides of the equation. I know it helped a lot of you to remember that the middle of your equation is where that inequality is. That's the middle. That's where I'm talking about both sides. If it helps you to draw that line, draw that line. There's nothing wrong with that. So minus 3 plus 3 is 0. I have just an x left over here. Nothing's happening there. I got a greater than sign. Bop, 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 bop. There's my answer. Now, we take this one step further, just writing the answer. You got to read the directions here. Sometimes I'll tell you just to solve. Sometimes I'll tell you solve and graph. Okay? So, we need to remember what we talked about on day 1. What kind of circle is this going to be on the 8? Open circle. No line, open circle. Which way am I shading? So again, we talked about this. We've used our words. This is a greater than symbol. We've talked about, think of it as an arrow. It's telling me where to shade the graph. There you go. Number 3, sorry, number 2. Solve the equation just like normal. I have an x plus 4 here. I'm going to subtract 4 on both sides of my equation. Negative 7 minus 4 is negative 11. Use the calculators if you're not good with the negatives. You know if you're good or not. If you're not good with the negatives, use a calculator. Get the right answer. Nothing's happening here, here. 2 lessons ago, Friday, I believe it was for you guys. Yeah, Friday. We talked about graphing these. Do we like graphing when the variable's on the right-hand side? No. Take this, turn it around. I want x is greater than negative 11. Why do we do that? To make life easy. That's the only reason we do that. We want to make things easy for ourselves. This is to make life, now I can see where my graph is going. I've got negative 11, what kind of circle? Open circle, and this is telling me shade that direction. So I am shading that direction. This trick only works if the variable is on the left-hand side. Notice here, no, it's backwards. It's backwards, we don't like that, okay? Could you turn it around first? Yeah, absolutely. I could start off and go, look, variable's on the right-hand side. I don't want the variable on the right. I want to turn it around first. Yeah, do it, by all means. When you do that, just flip the whole thing around. Keep this, the order here is important. Keep the order the same, but trade sides, trade inequalities, okay? You can flip first, or you can flip last. I don't care, personal preference. But you gotta turn it around. So now, solve the equation. Add 1, x greater than or equal to 9. I'm going up here for my graph, because I didn't give myself enough room. What kind of circle? If it has the line. Closed circle. Very good, I heard you. Which way am I shading? Which way is the arrow pointing? Less than to the left. Very good. Only works when the variable's on the left-hand side. Here we go. Do I have to flip anything? Variables are where I want it to be. Don't just go flipping things just to flip. No, calm down. Subtract 7 on both sides. It's just a number, boys and girls. It's just 0. 0's a number. What kind of circle am I putting on here? Yeah, open circle. Which way am I shading? Less than goes left. There you go. Zero's a number. Don't flip out with 0. Number 5. Solve this equation. Remember, I need to get rid of the 3. Don't look here. I need to go -3 on both sides. That's perfectly fine. So I get x greater than or equal to -7. Use a calculator if you're not good with your negatives. Draw. Open or closed? I heard you. Very good. Closed circle. Left or right? Which way is that pointing? Greater than right. Here we go. Last example. I know you're writing these down, right? You're writing these down. You got all of these in your notes? Pause the video. If you haven't been writing these down, pause the video. Get all this written down. You need it. Number 6. Add 7 to both sides of the equation. Calculators tell me -3. Open circle or closed? Left or right? Good luck.